Hello, this is Frank with Frank's Beautiful Rocks and Minerals. I've just come back prospecting for a couple of days in Hawaii, and I also combined my collections with prospecting at the Sterling Hill Mine in New Jersey. I have beautiful specimens to show you. Some are rather rare and very pretty. A few vocabulary words before we look at the specimens. Conchoidal means it breaks like glass. Euhedral means it has perfect crystal form. Subhedral means it has some crystal form. Anhedral means it has no crystal form. Unfortunately, most minerals are anhedral, but my specimens are mostly euhedral. I had to look at my crystal chart. A trigonal mineral, a crystal called trigonal, means it has on its capital and body 4 sides. Quartz has 6 sides and is hexagonal. Calcite is usually rhombohedral, shaped like a parallelogram, but can also have 2 other different types of crystalline shapes. Massive means it has no crystal shape to it, like a rock. Earthy means it has usually vesicles in it, or an earthy appearance. Dull. There's a word called chiller, but I'll have to show you an example of that. Let's take a look at the minerals. The first mineral I have is monocline. Monocline. It is transparent, small crystals, a beautiful specimen to have. A large specimen like this would be worth $15, or I could break it in smaller pieces for less, such as this type of monocline, which would sell for $4. This beautiful specimen is selenite. Notice that the selenite has this crystalline form to it. Long strands of crystals. It's related to gypsum. This big, huge specimen is calcite. I don't know what this is, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It is a pink subhedral crystal, looks like a geode, and a beautiful green matrix of granite. And the prized possession that I have is this gorgeous specimen of obsidian. It weighs 22 pounds, shiny black and conchoidal. It is an ignimbrite. It has been spewed out from a volcano, crystallized so fast that it did not allow any air to escape, taking on a beautiful black, but you know, sometimes brown or red. In this case, it's black. Conchoidal shape. It had rust on it. I soaked it in hydrochloric acid and oxalic acid to get rid of the rust. What a beautiful specimen that would be. 22 pounds. Melolite. Subhedral melolite. Actually more anhedral. Excuse me, more euhedral. I found melanite in New Jersey. Red zincite. Ore of zinc. Beautiful red color. It also comes as a sort of a whitish clear crystal. These are red. I have more pink calcite. Pink calcite. Specimen like this would be $3. The melanite would be $3 each. Amethyst. Very beautiful amethyst. It has a deep violet color, euhedral hexagonal crystal form with capitals. Specimens of this size would sell for $9. I did collect some marble, which is metamorphosed dolomite or limestone, 5 cents each. I forgot to identify this mineral. This looks, this is beautiful. I didn't identify it. I'm not going to break it apart. I don't want to ruin its beautiful crystalline form. It has rhombohedral cleavage, and I bet you anything it reacts with acid. Let's take a look at this specimen and see if it's calcite. One of the distinguishing characteristics of calcite is that it fizzes with hydrochloric acid, and this fizzes. I suspect it's calcite because of its rhombohedral crystal form, 4 sides in a parallelogram shape. Calcite has a hardness of 3.5. So I take my hardness test kit and I use nickel metal, which has a hardness of 4. If this nickel scratches the specimen, it means that the hardness of the specimen is less than 4 and it does. This specimen is a gray specimen of calcite. I could take the specific gravity, but I've been doing this for a very long time and I'm quite confident. Gypsum, a beautiful transparent slice, nice and smooth on each side of gypsum, related to selenite. Here are more specimens of obsidian. Now, calcite of this sort, and I'm not going to break them apart, would sell because of their beautiful color. Gray color. Gray is a little unusual for calcite. For $7. The gypsum is common. It will sell for $1. Specimens of obsidian will sell for $3 each. I'm not sure what this is. It's a beautiful rock I found. This green crystal is actinolite. Actinolite on matrix, and would sell for $3. Here's a beautiful rock I found. I haven't tested it. You can't test rocks. For example, this gorgeous red rock you can't test, do physical and chemical tests on, because rocks consist of more than one mineral. Another beautiful rock I found. I don't know what this is. Euhedral crystal form on one side, but that's not the prize. The prize is this brilliant green color. If you want a specimen like this, it will be $3. Speaking of prices, the gypsum of this size will sell for $19. The calcite, which is big, that's my hand, will sell for $16. This little handsome geode will sell for $10. And from Hawaii, this beautiful obsidian will sell for $180. It's adamantine, or vitreous. These are earthy. Zinkites sell. I'll break them apart and sell specimens for $3, or specimen of this size for $10. Melanite. Melolite. Melolite. It's sort of subhedral. It's got some crystal form. It's a bit gray and white. Specimen of that size will sell for $5. This is a rare one. Has a hardness of 7, but it fizzes with acid. It is canorite. Canaronite. Canaronite. It looks like quartz. It's euhedral. Rare. Very rare specimen to find. $14. Here's a little rock I found. It's pretty. Another rock. Not sure if it's zincite. It's a pretty little rock. Violet in color. Here's a rock. I don't know what kind of mineral that is. It's an orange euhedral mineral on a matrix of granite. An unusual find, $8. Alunite. These specimens are alunite. They are anhedral, but very pretty. Alunite, $3. Evansite. These specimens are evansite. They are white. This is euhedral. It looks like cuboidal crystals. I don't want to get mixed up here. The evansite sells for $5 each. Okay, now these are very unusual to find. Perfect crystal form, euhedral, not cut by lapidary, broken off from a main piece of quartz with a hexagonal capital. They're all about the same size and will sell for $9 each. Fossils. I have a lot of fossils back from the Cambrian era. Possibly Jurassic, Cretaceous. These are fern leaves. Some are big. You can see the fern in there. These are polished by my cousin, who's a lapidary. And we can see fossils of animals. The fossils are $8 each. This is more microcline. This is chalcedony. Chalcedony rocks, and I can break them apart to sell to you for cheaper amounts, such as $3. But a specimen of this size would be $9, and each one is $9 of the same size. Chalcedony. And more malachite. Beautiful malachite green. Beautiful specimen to have. Each specimen is $4. This is blue sodalite. A very pretty dark true blue. Look at this specimen. Look how true blue that is. And they're big. These are big.